This is YouTube video update for September 17th, 2016 for Antisocial Media Part 2. I did some research on Twitter this past week and I found something extremely intriguing. You get this glamour model, Lindsay Palace, who attacks a guy because he sends her a message on Twitter saying, "I'm convinced that she hates me because she doesn't answer and reply to my messages." She writes back saying, "You writing that to me is like poking me. Be interesting." When was the last time a glamour model was actually interesting and intriguing on anti-social media? They have no mentality. And they get their audience members to attack them. That's the same thing with Facebook. Now I found a message on there where a guy defends her and says, "That's what happens when you have too much time in your parents' basement." Which I have a picture under this video for those of you who want to see it. If you're going to attack someone, know what the hell you're talking about. In today's day and age, taxes are way too high, so you have no choice for the majority to be in their parents' basement. Don't condemn them for it. If you're the ones putting the politicians in office who are raising taxes so damn high that you have to be in your parents' basement, because no one can afford $1,900 to $2,300 a month on a one-bedroom studio apartment. That's not counting your utilities, like your food, like your water, electric, and your heating. That in itself is $3,500. Then you have your food bill, which is $500. So don't condemn someone for being in their parents' basement when you're the one putting them there. But no, everyone's got to sit there and massage a celebrity's ego by condemning their audience members. Come on already. Know what the hell you're talking about. Good grief. And then you got your taxes here in New York, where it's $9,000 a year for a lousy 50 by 100 and $15,000 a year for a 50 by 150 and a 100 by 300. An average house is anywhere between $300,000 to $700,000. You also got a $1,500 mortgage. Okay? That's not counting your house insurance, local, state, and federal taxes. Now, with that, that's $5,000 a month. Okay? You got your $1,500 mortgage, depending on what the kind of house you're getting. And of course, the house across the street from me is appraised at $1.8 million. At $15,000 a year. You got a mortgage on a $1.5 to $1.8 million house. That's a $2,000 a month mortgage. That's your rent for a one-bedroom studio. With all that, it's $5,000 a month for either house. Because you got your taxes, you got your heating, your basic necessities, and of course you got your food bill. That's $500 a month. That's $3,500. Now, if you're in your parents' basement because you can't afford all that, that's $900 rent and $150 worth of food. That's $1,500. That's it. Not $1,900 to $2,300. So anyone who on anti-social media who wants to attack someone for because their ego got damaged, know what the hell you're talking about, because you're the one who put them in their parents' basement by voting corrupt politicians in office who are paying out 3 times that. So if you're going to condemn someone for being in their parents' basement, think about it. Look in the mirror, because you're the one who put them there. Oh, and by the way, you also got your health insurance. And you've got your luxuries like your TV, your internet, and your phone. And then you got your health insurance. You got your, let's see, what else? Your house insurance. Your car insurance. I'm already up to $5,500 for those of you who really don't know the reality of the cost of being in a house. Now, also, you've got your oil bill. $150 every 3 months because you're going into winter. Now, God forbid you go over that $300 limit on your electric. It goes up to $400. Maybe even $500 for some. Because you got to remember, there are people in New York who have a pool in the midsummer with the boiling heat of 115 degrees. So your electric bill goes from $300 to, let's see, the average pool takes up $75 a month. So now your bill goes up to $400 a month. And your water bill goes from $300 average to now $500 a month for average, because you gotta fill up that pool. And you gotta water your grass. And you have to take care of your wash. I'm sorry, I'm already up to $500 a month. Again, any idiots who condemn others for damaging someone's ego know what you're talking about. Because right now, I just gave you $7,000 a month worth of figures. And yeah, a lot of people can't afford $7,000 a month unless they're getting $115,000 a year. And some people can't get $115,000 a year. But of course, a glamour model who knows how to manipulate their audience, it's easy for them to gain $1,000 per week, because all they got to do is just take all their garments off. But of course, that takes no qualifications. But of course, you can't do that in New York. You got to actually be educated for anyone to hire you. So again, know what you're talking about before you condemn someone. Know what you're talking about before you condemn someone there. So that's a little piece of reality for those of you who don't know what it actually costs to be in a house. Now, I also did some other research. Through email, I gave an innocent offering to someone else, to their staff member. I went to basic character on them on my website, innocent offering, and I said, if you don't respond, use their name without their permission. They wrote back to me saying, if you use her name without her permission, you're going to be sued. I'm thinking to myself, okay, what are they, number 35? So, lawsuits are so stupid these days. I've been dealing with lawsuits since 2007. I even got a lawsuit from a guy at WHTZ's U100 here in New York. He's quote-unquote resigned. But he threatened to make my life a living hell because I told him that I was going to use their name on my website, reality-based website. And it's a reality-based storyline. So he said, oh, you use our name, we're going to make your life a living hell. Meantime, 3 months later, they give me 30 seconds worth of fame because someone else wrote in with the same exact complaint there. And they did the acting. So they gave me 30 seconds worth of fame by saying, he booted you out of the chat room because you accused his phone taps of being fake. Because they refused to admit what they were doing over the air. So instead of admitting what they were doing over the air, I said, your phone taps are fake because the emotions switched too quickly. So they gave me 30 seconds worth of fame instead of making my life a living hell. So lawsuit threats are stupid lately. Even if they did follow through with them, they don't have any kind of evidence. The only thing they use is their ego and their money. So lawsuit threats don't matter to me these days. They're stupid. But in any case, that's YouTube video update for September 17, 2016 for Antisocial Media Part 2. I'll see you guys later.